What is up, my croissants? JD3MF here. In the last episode, we had gotten a couple things, gotten a doll that helped us figure out we needed to talk to the stone marble bust that was in the church. We used the church to get to the maze. Now we're a maze runner and I'm lost in the maze. But I think I might have figured out what to do. We just have to get back to that area where I put the flowers down. Once I do that, you'll see what I'm going to do. I just don't remember where it was. So we're going to be searching around this for a while again. Because I don't want to consistently keep cutting to do that, even though this is probably boring just watching me do this, but hey, it's progression, my friends. We are gonna go left, because oh no, I can guarantee that this is the way that I just was. Yep. Okay, this maze is so... Oh my gosh, man. You guys and your zombies. Cut it out. Okay, so I'm just gonna go straight again. We gotta find this frickin' thing. I think it was this way from here. And then from here, I don't die, I just move back, right? Or... did I just go... yeah, I just went in a circle, didn't I? Yes, I did. Look at me. Being all circle and stuff. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use a spell to get me back to the beginning of it, because I'm just completely lost in a very 2D maze. Bam. Back out in the front. So, now we're gonna go back into it. We're gonna go this way. And this way. And this way again. Whoa, what was that about? Hopefully we can find this soon, because I'm really disliking this maze part very much. Oh man, see, now we're going back around the way that I was going before. Yep, see, there's the zombies. Hey, look, on the right side, there's that zombie we killed before. He's back to life. I'm gonna go further over this time, and not that far. There's actually a tombstone in this maze. I do remember that. If you find it, it says, "Here lies..." Oh, what's his name? I don't even remember his name, but it comes from the Ace Harding. And it's the guy from one of these games, Deja Vu. Like all three of these games are like connected randomly. Like I think there's a flute that you can use in Shadowgate that has the sound of something from here. Like I don't remember what song it is from this game, but yeah. Alright guys, unfortunately, I cannot seem to find my way, so I'm going to have to, yeah, I just made myself go right back out. But yeah, I'm gonna have to cut it until I get there, so that it's less painful for you guys, because it's painful for me, so I can only imagine how you guys feel, so I will meet you guys right back at the tombstone. Alright guys, so I am back at the tombstone. Took me 10 hours, but I'm back. So we need to go here, and I didn't know this, but that key 1 that I have been using is actually a skeleton key, so it opens, like, I guess, anything that needs a key, I'm assuming. Click, the cage is unlocked. Suddenly, something jumps out of the cages. 3 animals jump out of the cages. They are confused by their freedom and new surroundings. And we are going to use the cage that we got. And we are going to get ourselves a pet hawk. You grab the hawk and put it in the cage. Suddenly, the snake attacks the cat. It is amazingly swift. The snake's middle quickly swells up. Alright, so we got past that, and now we gotta go see the tomato. There's the jewel in the heart of the maze. Okay, so now we are gonna find the jewel in our big amount of property that I shouldn't shouldn't have picked it all up. I don't know why I moved from this, because now I just made it a lot longer for all of us. Use the cage on him. Oh no, I gotta open it so the hawk flies out. As soon as you open the cage, the bird flew off. Okay, this is dragging on. Bye, Tomato Man. The strange creature was utterly fascinated by the bird. It gave chase to eat it. Well, there you go. So now we are going to take that. And then we are going to use our best friend, because I am not going through all of that again. We are going to use Telemaze so that we can get the funk out of here. Alright. Thank Jesus. We are done with that. Alright. Hey, guy. And now we are going to the Magisterium. So that we can, if you notice the little indent that's up at the top is the same shape as the jewel that we just got. So, makes a little bit of sense if you ask me what we should be doing. Open sesame, correct? So, we would like to use it on here. You insert the gem in the hole. It fits perfectly. Suddenly, the gem begins sending out sparks. You get the feeling that the silver orbs have something to do with this. Voila! The door opens. And in we go. What the frick? As soon as you enter the room, you are shocked to discover a floating blue creature. It seems to be some sort of guardian. You hear it hiss something about food. And I do remember this. The fruit, whoops, we passed it. The fruit that we grew a while ago is where this comes in handy. Suddenly, the strange creature's hungry eyes light up. It attacks the fruit and swallows it down with one gulp. Satisfied, the hideous creature belches and disappears. Okay. Now we're gonna open. It's locked. Open. Can we open this one? Okay. So we're gonna start here. This room is dominated by a huge telescope. We're going to examine. You turn a few pages of the book. The language of this text is indecipherable to you. So we are going to just take the book then. Can we speak to the doll? Because it said things. Whatever. It seems that no one... Oh, I don't want to speak. Maybe someday we'll be able to reach one of these distant points on the light of the light on this star map. The large lenses can bring the stars to your eyes. We'll come back to that room. This looks like Dr. Frankenstein's laboratory. You wonder what kind of experiments were performed here. Probably, regular experiments? Because it doesn't look like body parts are around, I just see stuff. When the flame is put near the firewood, it starts burning. I wonder if that even did anything. Examine. You wonder what could be in the wall safe. Perhaps it contains a clue to the whereabouts of your sister. What? Oh no, I'm gonna open it. Open, I said. So, first the secret numbers, last yeah. It is actually 7, 9, 4, 7, 8, 0. You did it. That was the correct combination. And we don't really need that up there, so well, we do need it, but I don't think we need to pick it up. We'll figure that out, because I'm about to hit it with an axe. If I can... There it is. Use the axe on the cookie jar. Using all your strength, you swing the axe. With a crash, both the axe and the cookie jar shatter into pieces. Aha, you were right. There was a cookie in the jar. Now... What is... Although this is a large cauldron, the likes of which may have been seen in Macbeth. Open? Nothing's in here. You close the cook pot. So why did I start that? I'm gonna open this manhole. It won't open, it's locked. Can I use my key on this too? And... the key won't fit in the lock. It's the wrong one. Oh, so we need an... Oh! I know what we need to do. Let's go visit that monster. The smiling, dancing monster. Alrighty. And we are going to leave the cookie on the plate. So does this thing just like run around his house all the time? Doesn't it like tear up the couch or something? I feel like it would. I mean, I did too, so I guess that doesn't make it any better. You set the cookie on the plate. There it is. And he left the key. If you didn't notice, when he was dancing away, he still had the key, even though the key's right there. The creature finally stops running. He grabs the waiting cookie and quickly runs away. In his haste, he leaves the key which he had carried with him. Alright, so now we're going to take the key and go back on our merry way. See, this would have been a lot harder if my cousin would not have told me about that jewel. Or not jewel, but the ruby. I would have been dead like 80 times by now. Alright, so now we're going to use key 2 on the sewer. Whoops. Click. The door is unlocked. Awesome. Whoa. Ouch. With a thud, you land on the floor of this cave. You notice that there's about 5 inches of tar on the ground. Alright, so this way? Looks like a dead end. You stand in a section of cave that is mysteriously frozen. Whoa. Wax on, wax off. An acrid mist rises from the frozen sludge of the cave mouth. The misty tendrils form themselves into a robed human figure. He says, "You've come. I've been waiting for you. Please listen to me. Long ago I dueled with my disciple Draco in this place. I can find him here in the ice, but his power was too much for me. I am now forever locked in this dimension with only the ability to project my image into this cave. I ask a favor of you, my son. Send the sleeping Draco in the ice away into the dark world." So this is my dad? With that, the old man disappears. Well, remember what they said about the star? With a shout, you throw the brass star into the ice. Whoa, what the heck? Suddenly, a flaming apparition appears. Steam bursts from the ice as it rapidly melts. The melting ice mass creates a flow of water that rushes into the next cave. Whoa. Is that Dracula? The current sweeps a human figure from within the ice into the next cave. Suddenly, the old man reappears. "Hurry before he can awake. You must eject him into the dark world. Do as I request." With that, he disappears. The current suddenly pulls you under and you are swept away. Sputtering, you stand up in the water and notice that you are in a very small cave. This sounds weird, but you use him on the whole. His moan echoes for quite some time, gradually fading. See, now we killed Malfoy. Aha, you seem to find an exit. An ancient staircase leads you straight to a door. So we are going to open that door. It's locked? Does this work? Yes, it does. Oh. As you enter the room, the door slams closed behind you. You hear your sister's voice crying out. It sounds like it's coming from above you. Suddenly, the screaming stops. Uh-oh, guys. I think we're about to find our sister. I gotta find that... Why do I do this to myself? This room. If it was above us, it looks like we have to go upstairs. Help! It's your sister's voice. It sounds closer than before. Your sister must be on this floor somewhere. You must be getting close. So... I think it's this bathroom, right? No. Not this one. Let's see. Help! Oh, wait. We already... Come on, guy. I don't want to hear that, like, every friggin' time. Great, now we're gonna have to hear it again. Because this guy messed up. We're aware. Thanks for the repetitive message. It's not here. Okay, we're done. You know what? We're just gonna leave. We're not gonna save you anymore. If it's on that floor, why is it not? Is it this room? Oh yeah, it's in here. You're inside a bathroom. As you enter, the bathroom door slams shut behind you. Your sister's screams are definitely loud in here. It almost seems as if she is on top of you. Well, that's awkward because she's my sister. So, what do I do now? The door is locked. Oh, the water in the bathtub now begins to overflow. That's not good, so what do I do? The water flows rapidly into the drain. Oh. It says it is in the drain. I don't understand if it's flooding the whole room. The tub begins to fill rapidly. The drain doesn't appear to be working correctly. Yeah, he needs a plumber too. Can I... Oh, okay. The water is really getting deep. Too bad you didn't bring your rubber duck. Oh, ha 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 ha, you're so funny. Still too high. The water continues flowing, flooding the bathroom. Can I open this yet? The water continues flowing, flooding the bathroom. Yeah, okay. Bubbling, the water level rises. Your head is almost touching the ceiling. If the water level goes any higher, you're in deep trouble. You did it. It's open. You wonder what is on the other side. Well, let's find out. You come out into the attic. It's your big sis. At last, you found her. She seems to be ignoring you. Come on, sis. You shout at her, but she doesn't move. So, I know that feminists might get mad, but it has to be done. You slap your sister. Sis, what's wrong with you? You ask. Suddenly, a horrible spirit comes out of your sister's body and screeches at you. The thing begins to speak in a low rattle. This little one is too weak for me. I need new blood and a stronger body. I need you. I will have you. You will join us now. Yeah. So she jumps out the window. In horror, your sister shakes her head, gets up, and jumps out the window. Well, now that she's safe, it's time to deal with you, you shout at the undead nightmare. This is why I picked up the goblet. For this reason. Drink this, you say, as you splash the water on the spirit. The hideous creature screams in pain at the touch of the water. In an instant, the menacing apparition fades into nothingness, leaving no tangible evidence of his ever being or having been there. Alright, let's go see our sister. You climb through the window out into the balcony. You are surprised that the air is so mild. In fact, a warm, pleasant breeze wafts past. A bright, warm sun begins to shine through the clouds. Then you see your sister. Sis, you're okay, you shout as you hug her. Of course I am, silly, your sister replies. I just went into this house a couple of minutes ago. At least it seemed like a couple of minutes ago. I guess I fell asleep. Boy, what a nightmare I had. You hug your sister again, thanking heaven above that it's all over. Your sister is now herself again. You are aware of a sense of peace and triumph. It was a nightmare, wasn't it? She asks hesitantly. You see fear in her eyes. With a smile, you reply, Of course it was, sis. Just a real bad dream. Let's go home, you say, as you and your sister step into the warm golden glow of the summer sun. How are they leaving? Like, their car is gone. But alright guys, that was my mini-series Let's Play of Uninvited. I hope that you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. I loved this game, and I still do love this game. Me and my cousin used to play it not all the time, but as much as we could together. But that's it for this episode, guys. I will see you in the next series. But until then, bye!